Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Conversations with Heaven on Earth. I'm Jo, and I'm really glad that you could take the time to be with us once again. Right now, I'd like to introduce you to, once again, to the most beautiful, sweetest, and just most charming woman I have had the pleasure to meet, Brittany. Hi Brittany, how are you doing today?
Hi, Joe. Hi, everybody. I'm doing really well. Loving this new year already. How about you, Joe?
Yeah, 2020 has always been something that I just knew would be really special, and I'm just so excited to be here right now. Just epic, just so blessed, so beyond everything. Speechless, can't speak, but I'm just very happy, very genuinely happy. So, yay! How did you feel, Brittany, after the last session with channeling Sarah and then Enoch and then Dolores Cannon? That was epic to watch. So,
It was definitely very fun to experience. I really loved how each of them kind of had their own energy, their own personality, and their own messages to bring individually, but how each of those pieces work together so well, and how it's almost like they showed how all of us have that ability to work together really well, even with no matter what differences we have. And that was one of my bigger takeaways.
yeah, it was so beautiful. I've watched it twice and I want to watch it again because it just feels like there's so many delicious layers on that. It was just incredible, perfect timing, such a gift to humanity was that message. It was incredible. And yeah, it was wonderful. It's just wonderful. Um, so today we'd like to connect, please, with Leonardo da Vinci. I know he has been lingering around and hanging out with you for a few days. So what does that feel like when you get excited? Well, when you start learning about each other, I don't even have any understanding of that.
Well, typically with the last few people that we've interviewed, they kind of hang out and just say hey as the person that they were, very very much so, like very much still their own personality, and it's almost kind of like there is another person in the room with me, just having fun, talking, friends, normal. Whereas when Leonardo started coming through, it's almost like his energy is so much more now that he's had that time to really kind of come back to who he is on a greater sense of that. And he had a lot of really fun information because he was so interested in so much, and he's a fun one.
That sounds epic. I haven't even really prepared too many questions because I just know that he is a genius and a master of so many things that I couldn't even start to prepare this one. So I thought I just would let him take over the show and see what he has to share with us. I'm sure he's already excited and ready to roll.
Absolutely. I'm so excited that you picked me, Joe. Thank you.
Well, I feel like everyone knows you. Your name is so familiar. I knew about you before, like even in primary school, and you were just so famous for so many things. I mean, what was your life mission like? Tell me everything.
Well, I will begin by sharing what I'm sharing with Brittany now, and this will open up the conversation for sure. I loved to study life. I loved to study how everything worked together. That's one of the reasons why I was interested in so much. I was able to come to certain conclusions about the human body and how it functions and how to properly care for it. And excuse me as I am making adjustments now. If everyone could just take a moment right now and set your shoulders kind of wiggle them out of any stuck places for just a moment. Very relaxed, very easy. Just relax your shoulders and the simple circular motions that you can make with your shoulders right now can help release any tensions. Very good. Thank you for that. One thing that people could learn very much now, especially those watching this video now, because they are ready and they are open to the information that I have to share now. And this is something I'm personally excited about because I love so much the idea to talk so openly about topics that I was passionate about even such a long time ago. And an important point to make in that is to notice how even the things you talk about now here in 2020, I knew very much in my time. Chew on that one for a moment. And this would be a good time for questions as well.
Were you spiritually connected? Did you have a team, or how did you get your wisdom?
I found it. I found my own way. I found it through everything that I studied and putting all of the pieces of all that I learned together. There was not one part of my life that was, all of my life was a crucial part to my understanding of life. I didn't originally come from a strong feeling nature to life as some do that are viewing this video now. There are some of you now that have a strong connection to nature itself. You walk outside and you feel the earth in your bones, and you feel certain realities that the body is able to process and pick up on. I found those. I stumbled upon them through all of my research, through all of my own curiosities. So it's not quite a spiritual, not spiritual in the definition of spirituality that is commonly understood today. I had also a very reasonable, logical, and also artistic and creative understanding of how life is pieced together. And through that, that is how I came into contact with what I associated as God. And that was my path.
And how did you stumble across that? What was the method of that?
As many know, I am one of many secrets. And I left all of my work behind. I could speak for a long time to tell you exactly how I got to that point. But part of the journey is what you piece together yourself. Part of the part